Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Morning to you.
Fantastic Friday. Good morning to all of you. How do you do today? Today is Friday the 7th of November, 2025. 7 days already into the month of November. I have not yet tasted a single conky. That is an indictment on you, not on me. So what are you doing, Barbadians? What are you doing to celebrate our National Month? Get the conkies out. Time is really ticking by very, very quickly indeed. It's the 7th, it's a Friday, and we want to taste our national delicacy at November. Conkies. But to those of you watching us on our Facebook streams or YouTube stream and our website cbc.bb, to all of you, good morning. Have yourselves a fantastic today. Share the show, share the love, bring others along. Talk among yourselves, talk to us as well. We absolutely love to hear from you. So do encourage each other to share back with us as well. And of course, if you know of something or someone whose story that we have to tell, you need to tell us about it. And you can do so quite simply by sending us an email. That email address is right there on your screen. It is morninbarbados@cbc.bb. morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Thank you for communicating with us. Thank you for waking up to keep us company as well. There's a lot happening in Barbados. There is so much. As a matter of fact, good morning, Pat Ben. Thank you so much for logging in early. She says good morning to us here in the studio and to those of you behind the scenes as well, our technical crew. Thank you, Pat. Back at you. Rhonda Hines Graham, Sweet Rons, good morning. Fantastic Friday morning to you as well. She's wishing the same to those of you abroad. Hoping you have a terrific today. Auntie Faye, good morning. She's in St. Peter. And so to you, Auntie Faye, she sends Friday morning greetings to everyone, everywhere with a fantastic weekend in plan. Marcia Rock, how are you doing today as well? She says good morning to all of the fabulous and amazing people. You're one, Marcia. We say the very same to you as well. Thank you for sharing with us. That name I cannot call, but you're watching on YouTube. Thank you. Good morning back at you as well. I don't know where in the world you're watching, so if you can, let us know. Good morning also today to Isoline Evans. Isoline, good morning. Fantastic Friday morning to you as well. She hopes that everyone has a beautiful today as well. Vereen Walker. Vereen, good morning. Have a wonderful Friday as well to yourself. There's so much happening. I'm so serious. There's so much happening. As a matter of fact, yesterday, the Barbados Food and Rum Festival for 2025 was launched. They had quite a turnout in Oysons under the stars. It was absolutely free and people showed up. And all for the next few days, since yesterday until the 9th, we are all turning up for the Food and Rum Festival. A part of which is an activity happening today in Queen's Park. It's the finals of the community cook-off competition. Sorry about that. But it's also Q in the community. Yes, we're giving you 2 doses of Q in the community this week. There is one today in Queen's Park. It begins at 2 in the afternoon, a very special one with the Barbados Food and Rum Festival. We want you to come on down, witness the Simplex Training Community Cook-Off Finals. Also enjoy, as per usual, the karaoke, the dancing, the music, prizes and giveaways. Everything called Food and Rum. And so we want you to come to the very special Q in the community today, Friday at Queen's Park. Sound the alarm. Let everyone know that there is a very special queue in the community today in Queen's Park starting at 2 in the afternoon, and then around 4 or so the community cook-off final starts. And you are going to be in the right place to witness what the 11 parish community chefs will be cooking up delightfully, deliciously as Barbados is on the menu. Also happening this weekend is Standpipe Stories. Standpipe Stories, as you know, is a feature of the regathering activities. And so the St. Michael Standpipe Stories presented by Dr. Henderson Carter happen tomorrow, Saturday, in Terrell Court Heritage Village, beginning at 5 in the afternoon. Food and treats are promised to be on sale. It's also their movie night featuring the movie Hush and Lean on Me. Those are 2 great movies. So you need to turn up to the Terrell Court Heritage Village tomorrow at 5 for those Standpipe Stories and also to watch those movies. But I have some riddles. I didn't dismiss what I said before. I have riddles for it. So get ready to call me now. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Let's tickle those brains. Let's see how sharp you are on this Friday morning. Your first riddle is, this one is spooky. What rooms do ghosts avoid? What rooms do ghosts avoid? I don't know. What do you think it is? 228-5562 or 228-5563. What rooms do ghosts avoid? I think you can work this out. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Now, coming up today, we'll meet some of the finalists of the Beacons of the North Calypso competition. The reigning monarch is with us. The people behind the activity, they're with us as well, and some of the contestants. So we can't wait to talk to you about what to expect at the Beacons of the North Calypso competition this year. We'll also tell you why it's important to your contribution to the Poppy League. What does that contribution go to do? And so the people behind that too will join us this morning to share with us just how they're doing and why we should support the Poppy League at Poppy Appeal. But I'm waiting on your call, folks. Waiting. What rooms do ghosts avoid? What rooms do ghosts avoid? Tell me now. The Barbados Beach Wrestling Association has an open day tomorrow. There is a big beach wrestling activity happening at the Accra Beach tomorrow, bright and early from 10 in the morning. The people behind that too are coming by. Can't wait to find out what you can come see at Accra tomorrow in the Barbados Beach Wrestling Open. We'll also be taking a look at the outstanding contributions of the community development activities of the Ermine Homes Community Trust. They're also having an evening of nostalgia tomorrow at State House. And we want to share with you the work of the trust and how you can be a part of that activity tomorrow as well. And as I started, the Food and Rum Festival is on. We want to get more about what is happening today, what's happening tomorrow, and until the 9th. And they have a big able vehicle in here that I shall tell you about in just a moment as well. We have a call on the line. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Am I right, Peter?
Yes,
okay.
please.
So, hello?
Hi, good morning.
Okay, we'll try to get that sorted out, but the question remains, what rooms do ghosts avoid? What rooms do ghosts avoid? Good morning, hello?
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. And so, what's your name and where you're watching from?
My name is Kathy Ann Sobers, and I'm calling from St. Peter.
You give me the whole name. Kathy Ann Sobers of St. Peter. Good having you. Do you watch the show all the time?
No, I don't, but I'm watching it especially this morning because my daughter will be on the show.
Who's your daughter?
Mariska Adams.
And your daughter does what?
She will be one of the competitors for the Beacons of the North competition.
And that's the only reason why you tuned in this morning? Kathy Ann Sobers, watch your words. Let me hear you.
Yeah.
She's smiling. Your daughter's already here smiling. Say, wait, my mommy's on the radio, on the TV. Yes. So, Miss Sobers,
Yes,
do you think you know the answer?
Yes, I do.
What is the answer?
The living room.
I don't understand your answer.
The answer to the question of what room ghosts avoid is the living room.
Repeating it does not make me understand it. I want you to explain it to me.
Ghosts don't believe
You're
in living.
Tell me, I'm listening.
I'm thinking ghosts don't believe in living, so
Ghosts
they will
don't
avoid
believe
any
in
room
living?
that allows. This is my assumption. I didn't think so far ahead.
Okay, that's all right. You said to me ghosts don't believe in living. Have you ever had a conversation with a ghost? Answer me.
Thankfully, no.
You have not done so?
No, please.
You've never spoken to a ghost? Have you ever seen
Not
or
of
had
my
an encounter?
knowledge.
Have you ever seen or had an encounter with a ghost?
Not of my knowledge.
So why would you think that a ghost would avoid a living room? Serious as a judge.
I have no idea.
In other words, out of the blue you came up with an answer like that, right?
And I was standing in my living room when they came up with the answer.
Really, were you? And so therefore you feel that you're absolutely safe from ghosts in your living room.
I believe I'm safe from ghosts in any room.
You're absolutely right. Well done. Well done. Thank you very much, okay?
Thank you. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. And listen, Kathy Ann,
Yes, please.
do not let today be the first and the last, okay? To watch
please.
the show. That is an order.
Yes, please.
Okay, take care. All right.
right.
Another question for you folks, 228-5562 or 228-5563. What is the best month for a parade? What is the best month for a parade? What do you think that month is? 228-5562 or 228-5563. What do you think is the best month for a parade? If you tell me January, you're saying things that I like to hear. 228-5562 or 228-5563. Some of the clowns with who I work are telling me on November 31st is perhaps the best day to a parade. You do it. You do it and tell me how it went on November the 31st. But call me now and let me know what's the best month for a parade. You don't have to be militant or a part of the military or any of the other associations who march and do parades. You just got to know the answer. So what do you think is the best month for a parade? 228-5562 or 228-5563. Those are the months. Don't forget that we have, those are the numbers. Don't forget the Spirit of the Nation show is coming up. It's coming up next weekend at the Garfield Sobers Gymnasium. Every good reason for all of you to come out to support your parish ambassadors and attendants. They've been doing phenomenal work in the communities, and we'd love for you to show up in numbers. There's a very special guest appearance by one of Barbados' best. You need to be in the gymnasium to see who that is. 228-5562 or 63. What is the best month for a parade? What is that best month? 228-5562 or 228-5563. What's the best month for a parade? Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, Pearson.
Sweet Rons, how are you?
I'm doing fine, as usual.
Well, that is good to see. Listen, it's Friday.
Yeah.
It's also November.
Yeah.
Talk to me, Sweet Rons.
That you will hear answer soon. You will soon get a call. Wait for a call.
Just checking in. Just checking in. Conky's got to eat. So
I know.
So they got to be made.
So just listen for a call from Slender Glenda.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, so what's the answer?
I think in March.
Why?
Because if you're talking parade, you're talking marching and all that type of thing. So I say March.
But we don't have any parades in March.
No, I know. You asked what's the best month to have a parade.
Yes,
so
that's what I'm
March.
asking. Right,
so
I'm
parade
asking.
is marching.
So we don't do, what parade do we do in March?
That got nothing to do with me.
Yes, it
it's
does.
what you asking, you know.
So March provides, they put on parades when it's not very, very rainy, when the weather will be good, those kinds of things. So why you stumble upon March?
Because you're talking parade, and parade is marching.
Y'all keep saying the same thing. Expect me to understand. I can't understand. I want to explain to me why the month of March and not the month of January.
You're talking marching. Oh, that's not so March. It can't be April. It can't be May. It's got to be March.
All right, Bosley. Sweet ones, you're right. You're right. It's March.
I know. Once you keep carrying me around the moon, I know it right.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah.
Try this one. Try this one. What loses its head in the morning and gets it back at night?
Say that again.
What loses its head in the morning and gets it back at night?
It can't be a sunflower.
So what's your
I
answer?
know.
You know. You're right on that. You don't know.
Right.
Thanks, Ron. Have a good day, okay?
All right. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you very much. All right, folks, we have a lot to get to because, the studio is packed today. And so we'll take a break. And when we come back, we're getting into the Beacons of the North Calypso competition and a whole lot more. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
At the end up, it told I'm going to meet some friends. All of a sudden, open Freedom Park. So look at Freedom Park, all of a sudden, they had drinking some alcohol. or some fun thing alcohol, but they start drink alcohol, then end up back when they crack cocaine again. The whole that whole happen.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray, microbiome, probiotics, and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
18 minutes now after 6 o'clock as we turn our attention to the upcoming Beacons of the North Calypso competition. And that's a competition done by the primary schools of Barbados, hosted, of course, by at the Half Moon Fort Primary School, by the Half Moon Fort Primary School. And so joining me to talk a little bit more about this, as I also introduce you to some of those who are going to be a part of the competition, is Mr. Kimar Thompson. He teaches at the Half Moon Fort Primary. Kimar, good morning to you.
Good morning to you, sir.
Looking forward to this competition?
Of course.
All is set and all is ready?
On its way.
On its way.
Yeah.
When is it?
It is on the 14th.
That's next week?
Next week, Friday. Yeah.
Next week, Friday, the 14th, is when this competition is on. This is now 4 years you've been doing this.
Yes, please. This is our 4th year now.
And so talk to me a little bit about the organization of it. How did it come about, first of all, and how it works?
Oh, boy. How did this come about? One day, it was a lunchtime. We were brainstorming ideas, trying to think of different ways we could reintroduce our students to Barbadian culture. And then we had the brilliant idea, namely from Mr. Kurt Roach, to host a Calypso competition. At first, we were thinking it should be in-house, right? Just Half Moon Fort. But then we said, no, we should involve the other schools. So then we invited the other schools in the north to participate in the competition. And from there, it just kicked off.
And all of the schools said yes?
Most of the schools said yes.
Most of the schools said yes.
Yes.
And so here we are, because at first I thought it was only the northern schools, which was relatively few primary schools, but nonetheless, you've opened it up to the whole island and the primary school community around the island. And so over the years, you've seen winners coming not just from St. Lucie, but from other parts of Barbados.
Yes, please.
And so our defending monarch is with us. Our defending monarch is Josiah Jojo Gibson of the Hildeskeen. That's in St. Philip.
Yes, please.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, thank you for asking. Are you defending your champion, your crown?
Yes, please, I am.
You sure you can defend your crown? Have
Yeah.
you looked at who else you're competing against?
Mm-hmm.
And
And I think I can win again.
what do you think is your formula for winning?
Well, I'm going up and doing my best on stage.
And that you shall do. What did you do last year to win?
I did my best on stage. I sang really well. And
What did you
I
sing?
made sure. Nice and Easy by Lorenzo.
Oh, you know that song?
No, I didn't know it. I only
But
knew,
you had to learn it.
I had to learn it.
Because you had to pick from a mystery basket, right? Or someone had to pick for you from a mystery basket.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what was so chosen.
Yes, please.
And so you had to go home and learn the words, learn the music, and practice, practice, practice.
Yes, please.
And so you came out the victor. What are you doing this year?
Spontaneous by the Lyrical Master Red Pastor Bike.
By the lyrical master Red Pastor Bike. And because do you live in St. Philip as well?
No, please. I live in Christchurch.
You live in Christchurch, go to school at Hildeskeen.
Yes,
so you're
please.
now representing that same lyrical master, because that's where you are at school. And so have you had conversation with him, or how are you preparing?
I'm preparing with my music teacher and my teacher.
And so what does that mean? Every day, every 2 days?
Every day, every day.
Every day?
Every day in the school week.
Every day? Okay. That's a lot of preparation, but you are so ready for this indeed. And
Yes,
so if you
yes.
should retain your crown, what do you think that means for you?
It means that I should go and win again.
Agree. Would you contemplate, or have you entered the Junior Monarch competition nationally?
I did it last year, but I didn't come out on top.
That's all right. So you have another chance to do so. All
Yes,
right.
please.
All right. Good. Across from me is the young lady whose mummy just called, Mariska Adams of All Saints Primary. Good morning to you, Mariska.
Good morning.
Don't let your mummy scare you, okay? Your mummy's just watching. That's all. She's just watching TV. So talk to me a little bit about why you decided to be a part of the Beacons of the North competition.
Because last year when I tried, I didn't practice, but this year I decided that I should come and practice, and I should have a try and a go at it.
And so you've decided to practice some more. And how many days of practice have you been doing?
Like 4 days a week.
4 days in a week. Well, I don't know where your people find the time, but I'm glad you have the time to practice. So last year you competed. You didn't compete?
No,
This is your
please.
first year?
Yes, please.
How old are you?
10 years old.
You're 10 years old. And so do you like Calypso?
Yes, please.
Who's your favorite Calypsonian? You don't have a favorite? So, okay, fair enough. So what song are you singing this year? What song was chosen for you to sing this year?
The song was chosen is Powered by Cooperland.
That's a sweet one. Don't you like it?
Yes, please.
So was this the first time, once you heard that was a song for you, was it the first time you heard about this song at all?
Yes, please.
And so in listening back to the music and learning the words, you get it, right?
Yes, please.
You think you could perform that song? It's a big song, girl. Real people know that song and love it. So are you one of those people who would throw yourself into dancing and stuff on stage?
No, please.
You're going to stand up one spot and sing? You got to move, use your stage. Is that what you're practicing as well?
Yes, please.
All right, good. And so at school, and you go to the All Saints Primary, at school, are other students watching you while you practice and that kind of thing?
No, please.
You do practice in private?
Yes, please.
All right, fair enough. Mr. Jahaden Vaughn, you're from St. Joseph Primary School. Look at this little mile up. Poor little feet can't touch the ground. I just love it. I love it. When you're so tiny, you're a serious young man. Would you say so? Use your
Yes,
words.
please.
Use right. And so, are you looking forward to competing in the Beacons of the North Calypso competition?
Yes, please.
Do you like Calypso?
Yes, please.
Who's your favorite Calypsonian?
We don't have none yet.
You have none yet. Okay, fair enough. Do you find yourself from time to time at home singing Calypso? You have a favorite Calypso?
Not really.
Not really. All right, so this is your first time seeing Calypso? Is it?
Last year.
You did the competition last year as well?
Yes, please.
What did you sing?
Not Missing Me by Crossfire.
Which one?
Not Missing Me by Crossfire.
One of my favorites, Not Missing Me. And so how was that for you?
Fun.
It was fun. Did you do the Edwin Nero dance and that kind of thing? That sounds like a no. You can't move like Edwin, right?
No.
And so there you were on stage and you looked out and you saw all of these people who were watching you. Did it scare you?
Nervous.
You don't get nervous?
Nervous.
At all?
Nervous.
Do you want to be a performer?
Yes, please.
In what? Singing Calypso or a different kind of music? What?
Calypso.
You want to be a Calypso singer? And
Yes,
so,
please.
do you see yourself entering the Junior Monarch competition eventually?
Maybe.
Just maybe. Who's your music teacher at school?
Miss Doughty.
What does she say to you?
Sometimes when I don't sing, it's very mumbling at school. Teachers tell me sing up, so I sing up.
So sing up. What song are you singing this year?
Rainbow Cooper Dan.
Wait, you're competing with her and you're singing a Cooper dance song as well? How does it go? Let me see if I remember it. Sing it. I like that. You see?
It first starts off with Can You Feel It? Oh, can you feel it?
Sing it, don't say it.
Ding a dong a dong dong, ding a dong a dong. bounce it, bounce it, bounce it. Everybody bounce it. Every L is not a loss. Every L is not a loss. Sometimes it's a lesson.
That's a sweet song. Cooper Dan is a really, really good song. What about you? Sing your piece for me, Mariska. Power. You gave me the power. Right? Go ahead.
It start with, seriously, I'm grateful for you believing in me. Man, you see, some days I didn't know where I was gonna be.
Dun, 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 dun. Don't stop there, the sweet part coming up. You know what I'm saying? This sweet part is coming up. You just teased me right there. And so you're doing the Red Plastic Bag song. You said you're doing Spontaneous?
Yes, please.
You can handle Spontaneous? That's
Yes,
a
please.
that's a party song. Sing a piece of Spontaneous for me.
My remedy for stress, it brings me happiness. Do that I can attest. Oh, whoa.
And more. You're leaving us wanting more, which is really, really good. I heard you say, wow, Kimar. Why?
Well, because he has a beautiful voice, man.
Yeah. He has a fantastic voice. But you know, eventually as he grows old, it's going to crack, it's going to change. But I want you to cure the voice. That happens to men. It doesn't happen to girls. And so, talk to me about who else, what other schools are competing. So we have Hildeskeen, we have All Saints and St. Joseph for sure. Do you know the other schools?
We have Ignatius Boyer, St. Lucie Primary, among others.
I do St.
Bernard's.
Bernard's.
Yeah.
Hillaby Turner's Hall, Roland Edwards. So quite a number of them. And it's happening next Friday.
Next week Friday.
Where?
On our school pasture.
At Half Moon Fort.
At Half Moon Fort.
Half Moon Fort. And so they're going to turn up in there now. Is this open to children and the general public?
Yes, the general public can come on down and show their support, and schools are able to bring a contingent with them to show their support for their competitor.
You have enough space?
Yeah, we have enough space. You have enough space.
Are they seen to track or are they seen to band?
They usually seem to track. It's up to the school really if they want to organize their competitors. Same for band, they can do that. They can bring their performers. They can prepare however they want.
You know, you have grand rehearsal. Are the students expected to come to a grand rehearsal on the compound before the show?
No, they do their own
thing and just show up on the day on Friday next week
and perform.
And perform. What are they What are they performing to win? Just bragging rights, trophy?
No, there is a trophy. Right, there's a trophy. We also have a plaque. Their name is X in the plaque, each winner. And this year we also have a trip to the St. Lucia, among many other things for the first place prize.
Mariska, did you hear that?
Yes,
you could
please.
win a trip to St. Lucia for you and Mommy if you should win. Does that inspire you?
Yes, please.
Really, really? Have you ever been to St. Lucia before?
No, please.
Well, would you like to go?
Yes,
You just want to get on the plane. I know. What about you, Jahaden? Does that excite you that you could win a trip to St. Lucia?
Yes, please.
What do you know of St. Lucia? Anything at all?
No, please.
It's a beautiful little paradise on this part of the island, the world. So I know you're going to have a really good time should you win. But you hear what he just sang? Jojo is the defending champion. So you have to come hard. You have to come strong. Okay? Are there
Yes, please.
categories? Because not everyone is the same age, even though they're all at primary school. Is it a case of certain age groups or everyone competes?
Everyone can compete.
So the best man or woman wins?
Yes.
Fair
Pretty
enough.
much, yeah.
And it starts at what time?
We try to kick off things around 9 o'clock if possible.
School
But
time.
by 10 o'clock, by 10 o'clock, everything is on its way.
So opening ceremony, opening activity, 9 o'clock, and then at 10 o'clock the competition gets going and we're done. And we'll have a winner. Could it be Jojo, who is the head boy of the Ignatius, not the Ignatius, you're Jojo from the Hildeskeen, or will it be Mariska Adams of All Saints Primary, Jahaden Vaughn of St. Joseph, or could it be DeCarrie Coleman of St. Bernard's, Michaela Newsom of St. Lucie, Tanisha Balram of Cedar Primary, you didn't call that one, that's
Yeah.
my primary school, Avery Wilson of Ignatius Bayer, Eden Graves, Half Moon Fort, Princess Blackman, Hillaby Turner's Hall, or Kalia Clark. These are all competing for the Beacon of the North Calypso competition, which happens next week, Friday. The competition starts around 10 with the opening gathering and ceremony from 9. And we are invited to be a part of it by turning up at the Half Moon Fort Primary School in St. Lucie to witness these little ones going for the gold. Someone is going to go to St. Lucia should they win. Congratulations to each of you so far. Well done, and I wish you all the best for the competition, all right?
Practice.
Good. And thank you so much, Mr. Thompson, as well, for coming along.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. We're coming back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious,
open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together. There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
25 minutes now to go to the hour of 7 o'clock as we turn our attention to the ongoing Poppy Appeal just ahead of Remembrance Day, which you know happens this coming Sunday. And Remembrance Day, the Sunday celebration, always comes on the Sunday nearest to the 11th of November. And there's a reason for that. We'll delve into that and more right now as I'm joined with me by Kevin Sinclair of the Barbados Legion, with Canon the Reverend DeVere Murrell, who is with the Poppy League and has been around this for so long. We know him so well now. And across from me is Major Charles Brathwaite. Gentlemen, good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
Morning.
November 11th means something about this memorial. What does it mean?
That was the 11th day of the 11th month. When the war came to an end. 11th hour
At the 11th hour. So 11, 11, 11 means, it means a lot. And so on the Sunday before that is when the world pauses for just a moment to remember and reflect. And that reflection, I think, is very, very important. One should never turn away from, and one should never forget those who made the sacrifice and continue to do so in significant ways following those world wars as well. A little bit of the history is what I want to get at. So walk me through, if you can, Mr. Sinclair, what you remember or know of, because we see you guys on parade, but it's more than just that for you.
Well, it all depends on who you are and how you view the whole idea of the situation with the puppies and stuff. It can be fairly emotional as well when you look at try to look back at the past and recognize the fact that so many people have died so that we would be having a better life. Okay, and for me, it's kind of touching and emotional, you know. And like you said, lest we forget, we will continue to remember them and support families and stuff like that.
Were you of service, and if so, in what way?
One guy said to me earlier that I fought in the Boer War.
You?
Yeah, that's
too young, man.
He said that to me earlier that I fought in the Boer War.
Yes.
I haven't done service. I picked up arms, but in event I would be called upon, I stood ready. And my philosophy is that when you sign on the dotted line, you've committed yourself to something that's bigger than you, right? For freedom, for security, for whatever. Fortunately, I did not have to use the arms I picked up, except in drill, right? So that's my take on that.
Your contribution to Barbados. Major Brathwaite, by the title alone, suggests to me that in some way you have been militant or involved in military activity. Not necessarily a war, but in what ways have you served the island as well?
Well, I joined the Defence Force in 1978. I was actually in Grenada during that uprising.
Yes.
So that was basically my service to the country.
I remember that so well. And the shock and awe, as the Americans would term it, you know, that happened as a consequence. And I remember visiting Grenada shortly, couple months after it had concluded, so to speak, and having seen for myself firsthand just what happened. A little boy, and hearing helicopters all over the place, and thinking, where have I brought myself to? An experience that many of us have never had, but I have a greater appreciation for what people went through to keep our airspace and ourselves safe. And so you are part of that activity as well. What does this poppy appeal mean to you? It must mean a lot.
It really allows us to look back and to think about those who have served not only in Barbados but across the Commonwealth, across the world, served their countries so that, as Mr. Sinclair was saying, we can live a free life. And we really need to look after those who have served, because quite often they're forgotten if we don't keep reminding people. And sometimes they run into difficulties. So it is a way of ensuring that those who have served can then live a comfortable life after, because some of them have came back with their limbs missing and so forth, and could not support themselves. And so the whole idea of the puppy and selling the puppy was to raise funds to assist in that venture. In Barbados, the Puppy League really is the fundraising arm of the Barbados Legion. We raise the funds, pass them over to the Legion, and then they look after the actual veterans.
I want to talk a little bit deeper on the needs in just a moment, but Canon Merle, you know, the church offers care. I know for a while you've been chaplain of these gentlemen and folks who have given themselves and who have faced the things that most of us cower away from, and the trauma, and being able to support them emotionally and spiritually as well. Talk to me about what you've experienced yourself and what you've seen and what the needs are of these folks.
So very often people see soldiers dressed up in uniforms, looking brave and courageous, but behind the uniform there are heartbeats. Minds think, and people have their own stresses. Being a soldier is perhaps one of the most stressful careers in the world. So often at night when we are with our families in bed or watching television, these men and women are still in the barracks, still preparing for something to happen or recover from something that has happened. So there is always a 24-hour need to be aware and to be able to come to the assistance of these men and women in uniform, who to all outward appearance seem brave and strong, but in fact on the inside they're just another human being. And this is where the spiritual dimension comes in. We are there to provide assistance, not only spiritual, but in any way that we can, because we are also part of the welfare team. And as part of the welfare team, we look after their physical and emotional needs as well.
And so, you know, oftentimes that sacrifice of self means a sacrifice for the family.
Absolutely.
All of your other domestic responsibilities. And when that degrades, it further diminishes your capacity to cope. And so when the poppy appeal is onto my mind, this is where you're helping to raise the same funds through the league to be able to respond to the needs of our legions. And some would sit here and say, you know, but war happened over a century ago. Listen, what need could they possibly have now? But there are people who are still dependent. And so let's talk a little bit about who is dependent, not who by name, but the kind of need that our people who have served us, this country so boldly and bravely still have, or their relatives that we should really be helping with.
The structure within the Barbados Legion lends to the fact that we have subcommittees within the Barbados Legion. We have the welfare committee, we have the social committee, we have the benevolent fund. So the structure is that each subcommittee has a responsibility. We do home visits. We help people. We have a welfare program for those who can qualify for it. And so the structure, when we go there with the poppies, people need to understand why we are collecting monies. You know, so there's a picture that we could paint, that we're not having a picnic every 2 weeks or whatever. We are preparing ourselves for the eventuality of these older folk that serve the country. Like Mr. Braffett said, fellas went to Grenada, okay? And that in itself can be traumatic. We sit here and we look at it in awe, like you said, but when they come back home, what they saw can bear heavily on them. So we look after our own. We look after our own. And it didn't start last week, it started years ago.
Yeah, Major Brath, you want to say something?
Well, the war may have ended many years ago, and I think in the case of World War I, all of our World War I veterans have died off. The wars have not stopped. We are still fighting wars today, and there's still Barbadians, maybe in other armies, who are participating. I know we had individuals, I believe, in Afghanistan, Barbados, in other countries. So it is an ongoing process. And as I said, when they come back, they need that help, and their families also need help. And we are still serving, and we continue to serve. So as long as there's an army, and as long as we are serving, at the end of that service, sometimes some of us need some assistance.
There are lots of things we look at big old America and we tend to want to emulate. One of those I think is noble is how Americans revere those who serve. And they say it every time they see a serviceman, thank you for your service. Thank you. It just flows naturally. I wish that we come to the point in our existence in Barbados where we naturally flow in that kind of way. I think that's one we can emulate. And part of that flow is by supporting the poppy appeal. That poppy appeal, the funds raised therefrom go towards helping so many who have served and continue to serve so well. And so your contribution really is a contribution because there's no cost to a poppy. You can give as much or as little, but you wear it proudly and justifiably so indeed. So give as much as you comfortably and perhaps a little painfully can, because that money really goes to helping relieve the pain of others who have fought and supported Barbados and kept us all safe and continue to do so. There is a great, great need by our service people. They live in homes, We see the decay to our homes. They live in homes and they need that help as well. We have challenges at the supermarket. They have similar challenges. We can help. We have challenges with so many other things. They have the same challenges. What can we do to help? The Poppy Appeal is on. The Poppy Appeal is on. And so as you move around or move into your offices as well and you see the collection there, use the box. Take from your depth of your purse, your wallet, and put in. And take the poppy. Wear the poppy. Wear the poppy to tell everyone else, I stand in solidarity with. Our servicemen and women need our help. They're going to be showing up for us on Sunday in their Remembrance Day parade. And when you see them go by, proudly applaud them. Applaud them, because there but for the grace of God go I. I have not done what they have done. I'm even more fearful than they. And so let's really applaud them and the work that they do. Give full support to the Poppy Appeal. There's a great need, Barbados. And so let's all join hands and show how much we love our service people as well by doing this. And so there's a question in my ear. Someone is asking me in my ear whether there is a standard contribution, minimum contribution. Is that what you're asking me?
No, there's no minimum.
You give until it hurts. You give until it hurts.
There you go. Let it hurt you. Let you go and go, oh my gosh, I just gave it my last $100. That's okay. It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you. Cast your bread upon the water.
And it will come back.
There you
Absolutely.
go. That is it. And so give till it is hurting you. But give in, and with that pain, you know you brought joy. Because joy does come in the morning. And so our service people need the joy, and we can be a part of that catalyst of change. So the Poppy Appeal is on. I'm guilty because I haven't yet secured my Poppy for the year. Guilty as charged. But I'm going out to my lobby as soon as I'm done here, and I'm going to make my contribution painfully, so that I'm a part of the movement of helping our members who've served our country, who've kept us proud, who continue to do so, and their relatives, who are still in great need. And so I want to thank you, gentlemen.
I would like to.
Oh, look, it showed up. So I still have to be painful. I didn't escape the pain, right? I have my poppy. I'll put it on in just a little while, but thank you, gentlemen, for joining us this morning.
We don't sell poppies. You give what you can and wear the poppy proudly. And we want to thank the public, generally, if I may, for the support so far. Okay, in contributing to the Poppy Appeal. And I hope that next year will be just as good.
I want you to beat your targets. I hope you set targets.
I'm not quite sure if the targets are such, but we would like to raise as much money as we can for these people.
So whatever you raised last year, I hope that we raise even more this year.
Yeah, that's being
and
monitored.
in years
That's
to come.
being monitored, yes.
And that's what I'm hopeful of. So thank you so much for joining
You're
us this
welcome.
morning. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
You're more than welcome. Remembrance Day is Sunday, folks. Let us not forget those who've made sacrifices. Let's continue from our pockets to give full support to the Barbados Poppy League, and let's give back to our service people. We're coming back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
At the end of it, I'm going to meet some friends. Or son open Freedom Park, so look at Freedom Park, or son they end up drinking some alcohol. Or son fun thing alcohol, but they start drink alcohol, then they end up back when they crack cocaine again. The whole happen.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, he'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV 8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's 7 to 7, and I tell you, listen. As a little boy, and because I've come from a large family, 10 children, we used to have our own little wrestling matches. Oh, was I good? But this was dirt. Can you imagine that we're outside, playing outside of the yard and wrestling? Imagine on the beach. And that's what we're turning our attention to right now as we're joined by the president of the U.S. Wrestling Beach Commission, and Ed Duncan. Ed, good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here.
Welcome to Barbados. I see
you.
You're very tropical in your look.
Well, this was our National Championships event shirt, so I thought this would be a good one to wear.
Yeah.
Since we're here, we're going to have a national event this weekend, so it's exciting.
And I'm jealous.
Oh, thank you.
So what is this event coming up tomorrow?
Beach wrestling down at Accra Beach.
Mm-hmm.
We have international competition. We got athletes from Martinique, Venezuela, the United States. I've got a good group coming down with us, so we're excited. And then, of course, Barbados is the home team, and they're expected to win, right?
Of course. Naturally. We live beach, so
That's
we
right.
should know this. But there are techniques to wrestling, and that's why you're looking at
100%.
here. This happens at Accra. How is it done? Are you going to cordon off a piece of the beach, a portion of the beach to do this?
Yes.
Okay.
So the rings are like 7-meter circles. It's pretty simple. You talked about wrestling with your family in the dirt. It's not much different. It's very simple. We put a circle out there, and if you push them out, you get a point. If you take them down, you get a point. And if you throw them on their back, you get 3 points, and the match is over. It's that simple.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
So it's going to be quite simple. Take a look at your screen, everybody. That's what we're talking about here.
Oh, yeah.
This is what you're experiencing when you come tomorrow to Accra Beach, starting at what time?
10 o'clock tomorrow morning, yes.
So do I just show up, or should I be a wrestler, or can I be a total amateur?
Anybody can come by.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely, and watch and enjoy the festivities.
Yeah, I could watch, but I can't compete.
Well, afterwards we might let you sneak in, right? We can see if you still got some skills from back in the day at home.
Of course, indeed. And so we have teams coming in for this. This is a big open day, and so it's open to everyone to come watch. But there's special people, wrestlers who are coming in. Are there any names that we might be familiar with?
Well, I can name a couple of the athletes that I know that are coming from the United States are Wayne Lamont and Jameson Shea. Those are two of our senior level athletes that are coming. They've done some other world level competitions, so we're excited to have them coming down to represent us. We've also got a youth group from Florida, from Fort Lauderdale area, that are coming down with Coach J.T. Taylor. And he's bringing them down. I don't know their names, but I know they're talented young people. So we're excited to have them. And Rollins says the guys from Martinique are super tough, so it'll be good. And I know the Bajans are tough. We'd already know that for a fact. So.
Yes.
But we've got some other activities going on as well. There's I believe there's going to be some arm wrestling and some kids games available. So yes, if you bring the kids down, we'll let them get in the sand and try some things out and have some fun.
This is beach fun, folks. This is the fun things we do at the beach indeed, and it's open to everyone tomorrow. It's free, and it's right there on your screen. It's a fun day on Sunday. You also having a fun day on Sunday?
Yes, there's some activities on Sunday as well. That'll be Coach Taylor's going to coordinate those, and but the main tournament's on Saturday.
On Saturday. So the opening is tomorrow. The open tournament is tomorrow, Saturday, where you have teams from all around the world coming to compete in beach wrestling. Would scouts be there so that perhaps I have the potential to be picked up?
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be keeping our eye out for the ones that can maybe make it on the world circuit. Yes, absolutely.
He gave me the side eye. He's like, what are you talking about? You don't look as if you're...
Well, next year's the Youth Olympics, 2026 in Senegal. And beach wrestling is the style of wrestling that's going to be competed there. So we'll hopefully see some Bajans there. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. So
there's a lot of opportunity here, folks. And then on Sunday, we're having the fun day with all of those fun things as well. The opportunity is really rich for all of us to really come out and see what the sport is about, to get a greater understanding of what this Olympic sport will be like next year. And so we want Bajans to show up in great number, to show up and be a part. Women, do you find women are involved in beach wrestling?
100%, yes, absolutely. We have women's competitions as well as men's, and they do just as exciting. So out there going hard and great athletes. So
quite right.
I know some of the top Bajan athletes are women, so that's exciting.
You should meet my sisters. It was boys against girls at home, and so that's what it's about. And so that's what's happening tomorrow. And so are there categories of competition tomorrow that we'll be seeing?
Well, yes, age group categories, right? The senior level would be like our adult men and women's group, and then our school-age children will be divided out in their age groups as well. So,
has everyone already registered, or registration is still open?
I think registration's probably still open. If somebody wanted to jump in last minute, it's still available, and they can find that on the Barbados Beach Wrestling Association's website on Facebook, I believe. And
okay, so you can find it there. It's on their socials. Why do you do it by age? I mean, why don't you do it by weight? Because
we do. Well, there's weight classes, of course. Good. Yes, absolutely. There will be weight classes as well. So
I might meet someone my age, and they're so much bigger.
No. We don't want to do that.
Exactly. And so all of those things are happening tomorrow at Accra Beach, beginning at 10 o'clock. And you know, Accra Beach is the beach, really, where everyone shows up. So if your plan is to go to the beach tomorrow just to have a bath, stick around, watch the beach wrestling. Indeed, it is the open. Teams are coming from the United States and across the Caribbean as well, but Barbados has a contingent who competing. So let's show up, let's give full support. Come back on Sunday, same place?
That's same place, yes, I believe so.
Same place for a fun day. Just a full weekend of fun at the beach, but beach wrestling is what it's all about. The children can get involved in arm wrestling on the sand and do a whole lot more. And they're telling me they want to hand wrestle me.
Let's go. Let's bring them in.
But I'm working.
We'll have fun. We'll have fun, fitness, and friendship.
Why don't you hand wrestle him?
Oh no, I'm retired. So.
Come, Peter. Come. This is Peter. Who Peter?
Oh, they're gonna go arm wrestle right in here.
Peter.
All right, here we go. We go.
Okay.
Get them ready.
Look, I have nowhere to put my hand.
All right.
Okay.
Ready? Now don't break somebody's arm here.
Don't.
Ready? Go.
You're taking it easy on me?
Yeah.
This is easy?
Oh! We have a winner.
I wanted him to feel good about himself.
That's exactly. You made him feel good. That's good.
He felt good.
That's exactly right.
Well, did it feel better now? No. That's what it's about. So, folks, all of that, the fun is happening at the beach, at Accra Beach tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. You really got to show up. You really have to show up. Some spectacular. They asked me if I want water. It's going to be a lot of fun. So do show up to be a part of it indeed. And who knows, maybe there's an opportunity for you to discover that you really are quite good at beach wrestling indeed. So
that's right.
Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock. And then again on Sunday morning, back at Accra Beach indeed. Ed, thank you so much for bringing the fun to wrestling.
Oh, it's our pleasure. We're so happy to be here. Looking forward to it.
You're welcome indeed. Ed Duncan, the president of the USA Beach Wrestling Beach Commission, being beach wrestling to Barbados. This is what we do. So because it's what we do, we're going to show up and give full support to Team Barbados. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning without the G. Come and let us turn those pages together.
Week after week, Scald presents exciting reports and documentaries on the most varied topics of our time. Spectacular developments and innovations, lifestyle and trends of tomorrow, mobility and tourism, health news, highlights from art and culture. Each contribution grabs the viewer with extraordinary images and stories and takes him into fascinating worlds which he experiences here exclusively and up close. We're there when companies and specialists develop super satellites for a global network in space and can look behind the scenes. Scald is a window to everything that is there or is yet to come. Fly with us through time to better understand today and tomorrow. You've always wanted that.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Let's take a look at the news now. The Barbados Workers Union has served notice that it intends to push for a better deal for construction workers across the island. The union made that declaration as workers from C.O. Williams Construction Limited sites downed tools yesterday morning. Here's a report from Rachel Agard.
The work stoppage at C.O. Williams Construction followed a breakdown in salary and wage negotiations. Deputy General Secretary of the Barbados Workers Union, Dwayne Paul, says workers are dissatisfied with what the company has put on the table. He says the union is now escalating the dispute to the office of the Chief Labour Officer.
We are waiting further comment from the Office of the Chief Labour Officer. We are hopeful that we can have word in terms of how soon the parties were requested to meet, and to that end we followed up with that office, and until such time as we are able to have a position on the way forward, read the discussion on wages and salaries for the workers, either at the domestic level or at the level of the Chief Labour Officer. Unfortunately, the services of the workers will be unavailable to the company.
Efforts to get a response from C.O. Williams management were unsuccessful up to news time. However, Mr. Paul says the fact that there have been several work stoppages in the construction industry in recent times points to a wider problem in the sector. He insists something must be done to improve the pay and working conditions of construction workers across Barbados. The BWU official says the union plans to meet with a cross-section of workers to discuss the issues affecting them and to develop broader proposals.
We can't continue to have a situation where the benefits of the sector are distributed in such a way that one group of people can change their lifestyle so significantly that they move from one class spectrum to super class spectrum, whilst those that are doing the brunt of the work are still struggling day to day to meet basic needs in a country where things continue to increase for whatever reason, but those basic requirements of workers continue to increase and the benefits generated are still in the hands of a very few.
Mr. Paul maintains that the current situation is untenable and says the necessary solutions must be implemented without delay.
Whether it is through discussions, whether it is through referral to minimum wage or minimum standards board, whatever tools need to be brought to bear to assist, needs to be put at the disposal of the workforce to be able to right what is clearly wrongs that have been committed against the workers.
Mr. Paul says that as early as next week, the union will issue a call for construction workers to meet with them to chart a way forward. Rachel Agard, CBC News.
A new report from the Criminal Justice Research and Planning Unit has revealed patterns of drug use and family instability among young people long before they enter the criminal justice system. The findings were released during a workshop at the Courtyard by Marriott. Deanza Roberts reports.
30%. The study examined 47 young offenders currently on remand for violent crimes, 46 men and 1 woman. It found that a large percent reported daily use of substances, with some beginning as early as age 9. Senior research analyst with the unit, Kurt Goodridge, delivered the findings.
When it came to substance use, 89% of the inmates admitted to using marijuana, 64% admitted to use alcohol, 17% admitted to using Molly, 9% admitted to using cocaine, and 4% admitted to using ecstasy. All inmates use some form of drug or alcohol at some point in time, and some inmates will have used multiple substances at the same time.
He says marijuana was the drug most frequently used by the inmates.
When we look at the secondary school completion, 83% of the cohort did not graduate from secondary school. When we look at the schools that the cohort would have attended, 68% of the inmates attended 6 particular secondary schools. 15% attended St. George Secondary School, 13% attended Parkinson Memorial School, 13% attended Graydon Seeley, 9% attended Frederick Smith, 9% attended Princess Margaret, and 9% attended St. Leonard's Boys. When we looked at the age at which inmate left school, 88% of the inmates left school between the ages of 13 and 18 years old. The average age of non-completion among this cohort was 15 years old.
Mr. Goodridge reported on how early the offenders had their first experience with alcohol and illegal drugs.
62% indicated that their father was present in their lives. And when we say that now, we have to remember that 91% of the cohort, the main breadwinner of their house was their female. So when these 62% indicated that their father was present in their life, it simply meant that they would have interacted with him maybe once a week, or twice a month, or very sporadically. He was not there more than 5 times a week, but he was present, or they knew of his existence. 30% indicated that their father was not present at all, and 2% indicated that their father was deceased.
The researcher says the study also found that in many cases, there was no significant male presence in the home. Researchers say addressing early marijuana use, family instability, and education gaps may be the key to saving a generation from a cycle of incarceration. Deanza Roberts for CBC News.
Following on, a local council is calling for urgent reform in how school discipline students, warning that suspension without proper support is pushing many young people towards a life of crime. Chief Executive Officer of Supreme Counseling, Sean Clark, spoke to us following the release of that research. He says he's saddened but not surprised by the findings.
Over the past 7 years in this country, I have been speaking about suspending young people without intervention, just sending young people home unsupervised to get involved in all kinds of activities with all kinds of negative people. And coming out of the research this morning is that suspending children is one of the contributing factors based on the young men that they interviewed in prison that led to a life of crime, that led these young men to be where they are today.
He's urging authorities to partner with community organizations to create alternative programs that address the root cause of this behavior.
We need to realize now we have the evidence and we have to work together. It cannot be another talk shop. The statistics presented this morning cannot just go and sit on somebody's desk or sit in somebody's desk drawer. We now need to come together and put measures in place to save our young people. I think government and the NGO community need to come together. I've said this time and time again, and put meaningful interventions, programs in place.
Well, with growing concern about the decline in student performance in mathematics over the last decade, Chief Education Officer Dr. Ramona Archer Bradshaw says the approach to teaching the subject must change. Addressing a mathematics workshop for teachers, she said many students struggle with math simply because of how it's being taught.
Math is very practical, and it is time that within our schools we approach it in that way. When students are constantly late for school, you can teach them, I'm talking about primary level now, teach them about time. You understand? Time. What time did you get here this morning? 9 o'clock, ma'am. 9 o'clock, sir. 9:15, ma'am. 9:15, sir. What time did you wake up? Well, I think 7 o'clock. So how long did it take you to get ready? Let me calculate that. Right? But we have to be able to make it practical and fun for them.
Well, 34 teachers, including from secondary schools and the Erdeston Teachers Training College, are taking part in that mathematics workshop, which is being facilitated by the Commonwealth of Learning. The training will help the Ministry of Educational Transformation fulfill its promise of ensuring that students leave school with both literate and numerate.
And the beauty of this is that, as Dr. George said, it is not a one-shot workshop. But you will have this preliminary workshop, and then you will have your communities of practice where you will share best practices, share information, talk about resources, etc. And then after that, you will have the Moodle classrooms where you will do some further sharing and further learning. So we're not giving you this and let's just tell you go back to school and implement.
Sports now. West Indies and New Zealand are now level at 1 match apiece as the West Indies suffered a 3-run defeat in Game 2 at Eden Park. Fielding first, Ruston Chase took 2 for 33. New Zealand made 207 for 5. Player of the match, Mark Chapman, led with a charge with 78 from 28 balls. That included 6 fours, 7 sixes. In reply, the Windies needed 16 runs from the final over and 5 after the final delivery, but they fell short on 204 for 8. Robin Powell slammed 45 off 16 balls, while Romario Shepherd had 34, Alec Athanaze 33. Shoddy and Mitchell Cantor claimed 3 wickets each. We have the highlights.
Oh, incredible.
Well, Game 3 is at 8:15 tomorrow night. Good luck to the Windies. Indeed, we need to win this one, boys. All right. Some news just coming into us. Looking at the Wildy area, we're told that a tall truck There you see on your screen, take a look at your screen, take a look at your screen, just there in the area of Carter's and Rubis Willie in the Y, it has downed some power lines. And as you see, it snapped the pole, and so it's now made that road impassable. Look at what happened on a day like this, at a time like this. So if you're planning your journey right now, just know you have to avoid that particular area or expect serious delays indeed as you find alternate routes. So that's an accident. A heavy-duty vehicle has pulled and dropped some power lines, and so we want you to avoid the area where possible, just in the area of Rubis and Carter's. So we want you to pay attention.
This morning.
All right, so this morning was a motor start shift that was around 6 o'clock this morning. Myself and my co-worker, we was actually in the process of getting customers assisted with the gas. Then the truck that you guys can actually see to the back of us, in the process of turning, he was actually able to turn. However, you guys can see the road at the back that's actually hooked up on the wires and caused the pole to cut in half and then let off the spark. So that's exactly what happened this morning.
So was it a terrifying experience for you?
It definitely was a terrifying experience for me because, to be honest, I find myself at the next exit of the gas station.
So again, that Wildy Road there is now impassable owing to what we just shared with you. A heavy-duty truck downed some wires, it snapped the pole, made the road impassable. We want you to seek alternate routes. Share this news with people who you know who will be using that road generally, to let them know, alert them to that reality. Until it's cleared, just find an alternate route. And of course, as soon as that is cleared, we'll let you know the update as well. That's our news until now. We'll have more news coming up at 12 noon on TV8. We're back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
At the end of it, I'm going to meet some friends. Or son open Freedom Park, so look at Freedom Park, or son they end up drinking some alcohol. Or son fun thing alcohol, but they start drink alcohol, then they end up back when they crack cocaine again. The whole that happened.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3...
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
19 minutes now after 7 o'clock as we turn our attention to the great work of the Ermin Homes Community Trust. Audrey's looking at me and saying, yes, he got it right. He got it right indeed. This is Audrey Bryan, who is a trustee. She also leads the charge with the youth, and she's also a youth outreach officer.
Yes.
Right? Got that right. And with her is Anastasia Bennett, who is a past student and benefited from the Express Yourself youth program. Anastasia, good morning to you as well. Let's talk a little bit, Audrey, about the work of the Ermin Homes Community Trust. Who was Ermin Homes, and we're asking, and what is this trust designed to do?
All right, Ermin Holmes, good morning, Barbados. Ermin Holmes was an educator. She was a community person, for say, and she was the godmother of many in St. Jude's and the environments. She was also the deputy principal when she retired at that time it was West St. Joseph, now Grant Lee Adams Memorial School. And she was also a Eucharist minister as well. So she had a 360 kind of personality, and she loved people and loved children. So on the time of her death at the wake, I think some good old persons who knew her felt that her legacy should go on, and the trust was formed. We launched it at the end of December, that same year that she passed. She passed in April of 2006. And we felt that we needed to do a youth program as well as a senior program, the two vulnerable persons in the community. And then I was called to ask if I can spearhead the youth program. So I did a pilot in 2007 in May, and it went well. And we started it from the September term of 2006. And here it is. We are now about to celebrate 20 years next year.
And congratulations on the milestone, first of all. I know there's so much to talk about of the work you do, but I know that you also need to have to continue to replenish your reserves. And this is why you're having an activity tomorrow, which I really want people to start listening to right now. An evening of nostalgia. Talk to me about what we can expect, where it is, all the details.
Okay. Well, tomorrow the place to be in elegance, if you want to be in elegance and you want to dress up nice and so on, at State House is our flagship event. And this is supposed to help raise the bar for what we do right now, because we really need to do a lot more than what we do. And therefore, we are appealing to persons, corporate Barbados, philanthropists, and of course the continuous supporters of the trust through the years, to come out and sit back and enjoy in the lawns of the prestigious State House under the patronage of Dame Sandra, Her Excellency. And you can we have mainly featured the Barbados Police Service Band. There's going to be the main feature, and putting you back into the old music of childhood and so on. And of course, it's the festive time of the independence, so you're bound to hear some good old Bajan old-time music as well. So come and enjoy and sit back and relax.
An event at State House is an event that you must attend indeed, because the grounds are really quite palatial, quite nice indeed. So we want you to show up tomorrow. What time does it start?
Okay, we would like everybody to be there and seated by 5:45. So it starts at 6 o'clock and it finishes at 8:30.
Right. So by 5:45, be in your seats. The president, once she enters, that's it.
Yes.
So please do show up and be early. Can I still come?
Of course.
So how can I get my ticket?
Okay, so tickets are available on Ticket Linked, and you can look for the event and purchase your ticket.
Right.
Yes.
So Ticket Links is where you go. Ticketlinks.com is where you go, get your ticket and show up tomorrow. And note, your contribution by purchase of a ticket goes into the kitty of the Ermine Homes Community Trust, so that they can do the phenomenal work that they're continuing to do in her honor, touching people and changing lives. That's what it's all truly about.
Yes.
And part of that work is empowering young people to also express themselves. And that's why Anastasia is here. You are the one who guides this one. So talk to me about what Express Yourself is about.
Okay, so it speaks for itself. We wanted a forum where, yes, you're not in a structured environment as in school. Come and tell us what happened in the weekend, how was happening in the home. Just feel free to express what you wanted to say. And it's a forum where young people can come on Saturday mornings just for 2.5 hours, sit down, relax, and be engaged in meaningful discussions or anything to do with that we would have planned for that day. And so through the years, we've had various events pertaining to the children, fire prevention, fire safety, anger management, thrift from the Barbados Public Workers Credit Union, nutrition, better health, and a few others. But basically, the children get engaged. Of course, storytelling. We still have Sunday school storytelling, because it has, even though we are attached to the St. Jude's Anglican Church, we are not saying it's only affiliated with Anglicanism, but we are open to any religious affiliation within the community.
It's a developmental program.
It is.
So for those who are watching, who are thinking, I can see my little ones, I want to send my little ones to that, how can they do so?
Okay, so the Ermine Homes, the church hall was renamed the Ermine Homes Community Hall. And it's
at St. Jude's?
At St. Jude's, in the village of St. Jude's. So you come there on Saturday mornings. Well, right now, from September, we have just started a bi-weekly, but Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock during the school term, that's where we are.
Okay.
Yes.
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
Anastasia, you were a part of this. Why? How did you become a part of it, first of all?
Okay, so I first heard about it through a fellow classmate when I was a student at the St. Jude's Primary School. And I first went there and I loved it. It was very interactive, it was very stimulating, and my siblings also passed through the program, My brother at the time when he first started, I believe, was 3 years old. And he was actually one of the youngest to actually start any program. And over the years, they have progressed and actually invited younger students to come. And recently, they have extended the age limit to 16, and a lot of past students still pass through. I still go through from time to time, speak to the younger ones, offer mentorship. It is very interactive and I love it.
What you say it's interactive, but what happens?
Okay, so as Auntie Audrey, as I call her, would say, we have a lot of programs that would cater to personal development, public speaking. We would have gotten financial literacy from the Barbados Public Workers Credit Union. We went on a lot of tours. We learned about first aid, fire safety, a lot of skills that would help you to develop as a young person and you can take through life with you. So it's something that all age groups can benefit from.
I totally agree with you. Are you seeing boys as part of the program as well?
Yes, there is. There is no gender limit, so boys, girls, both are welcome.
I know sometimes boys step aside and say that's for the girls. Let the girls go forward because girls step forward, they boldly step forward, but boys you have to push them just a little bit.
Just a bit more, yes. Yeah. And one of the other sessions that we actually have is self-defense and karate, so the boys actually benefit a bit more from that session. As I say, all are welcome. There is something for everyone there.
Yeah, boys are the active part. And so this is a huge program, Auntie Audrey.
Yes.
So, and this is again supported by the Urban Homes Community Trust.
Yes.
And this is just one component of the great work that you do. They express yourself, and it resumes in September, you said? When does it resume?
Yes, it was from September, right through until December when we have a Christmas party.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Looking forward to that right on the stage, the Christmas party. So even if the children wanted to come now, they're not missing much. They can still come in.
Correct.
You wouldn't say to them, well, you missed the beginning. It's okay. Wherever you are, you can come.
Well, right now we have organized a tour to the National Library in Bridgetown, and that will be on the 29th, so they can come and be part of that. And then we have in the Christmas party in December.
Right. Yeah. Show up, and it's in the hall, the Urban Homes
Community Hall
at St. Jude's, and that's where you assemble. So if you're in St. Lucie, wherever across the world, across the island, is it open to the island or is it just for those in
St. Jude's and environments? Yes, in St. Jude's and that. So you're talking about St. George in general? Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you. So you can't take the little ones I got. All right, fair enough.
No, certainly you can have them come as visit and then learn,
Yeah.
So
and
we're not closed.
Be ready for the next cohort.
Correct.
And that's what it's about. We're talking here, folks, about the developmental work of the Urban Homes Community Trust. And they're reaching out to help our children. We have the Express Yourself program, which allows young people from 3 and up to 16 or thereabouts. And of course, thereafter, you can still give back in the way that Anastasia is giving back to develop the most positive young person there is in our society. But you're also doing work for the seniors. Let's talk a little bit about that one as well.
Okay, so the seniors meet once a month, and they're engaged in legal advice, preparing a will, securing your property, mental health, safety in the home and in the environment. So various things that will help keep the seniors, and they look forward to coming every month to be part of their, their peers and chat and so on. So even on tours, they've gone on the heritage tour. They've recently gone to Hayman's Market, and then they will always end up at a picnic. So it's a whole social activity, something to look forward to. So I think every month they look forward to coming. And then in addition to that, there's a spin-off of a craft group. Some of the seniors are involved in, creative work, handbags, knitting and crocheting and so on. Keeping active.
Keeping active, that's what it's about. I hope that when I get that ripe old age, that these activities are still going on, that I can stay active.
Yes.
A lot of times we look forward to retirement, but we didn't plan about the activity we're getting involved in.
Yes.
And it's important that before you retire, you get involved in the activity so it becomes a natural progression. Our seniors have shown us that they are able to do so and capable of doing so, thanks to the support of the Urban Homes Community Trust. But I want to get back to remind you of tomorrow's event. Tomorrow's event is at State House. You have to be seated by 5:45, no later than 5:45. I know some of you run late. Traffic, you will tell me, is going to be a problem for you. Get there to be seated by 5:45 because at 6 o'clock it starts. The president has opened her land space there really for an evening of nostalgia featuring the world-renowned Barbados Police Service Band, who we know are stellar in every single thing they do, and they're looking forward to having you there. There's going to be a whole lot happening. Adrian Green will be there. There'll be a jazz ensemble, a steel panist, and all of this thanks to Her Excellency Dame Sandra Mason, President of Barbados. She's made her space available. You can show up by getting your ticket. Go online to ticketlinks.com, purchase your ticket, come to the door. If you know all of the box offices of Ticket Links, you can walk in and you can purchase your ticket as well. It's a very small fee. That rate goes towards helping the Ermine Homes Community Trust to do even more for our young people and our seniors and the community that they service as well. And it happens, a lot of the activity happens at the Ermine Homes Community Hall.
Yeah,
right, but nonetheless, you can find them online. And for those of you who want to be able to contribute to the trust as well, because we don't have to show up at an event, we can still give to you as well. How can we do so?
Okay, so there's the account as well. I don't know if you have it displayed, but the account is with CIBC as well. And you can also make a donation to the Ermine Homes Community Trust as well. And go and like our page on Instagram as well as Facebook.
Speaking the language. Look at your screen, everybody. Look at your screen. Or you can scan that code right now and visit them on Instagram. The email is erminehomestrust@gmail.com. And the beneficiary named to the bank is Ermine Homes Community Trust. And the account number is right there on your screen with CIBC or Republic Bank.
Yes.
You know, they accept your funding, and they do so because they want to be able to make a change in our community, and they're continuing to do so over 20 years now. Your contribution helps them to be able to effectively reach the target audience that they're reaching indeed. But tomorrow, November the 8th at State House is that evening of nostalgia, nostalgic music indeed, and we want you to be there. So go to ticketlinks.com, get your ticket, go to any of the box offices of Ticket Links, get your ticket, and you show up. Parking.
Right.
Yes.
I was waiting for you.
Yeah, just got it.
So parking, we have organized a shuttle, and the shuttle service starts from the Urdeston Training College car park.
Okay.
So you head there first, and then you'll be shuttled to and back to State House and back from there.
Okay, so the Urdeston Teachers Training College is where you go park. It's easy. Just drive down the road, park. You'll be shuttled to State House and back to your vehicle. Of course, trust it. State House is going to make sure your vehicles are safe. Don't you worry about it. The president will see after that for sure. So we want you to really feel comfortable, dress in your finest, and come enjoy an evening of nostalgia at State House with Her Excellency Dame Sandra Mason, President of Barbados, tomorrow, and the Ermine Homes Community Trust. And good luck to all of you in all of this. Continue doing well, Anastasia. You speak so well and so confidently. And you're a wonderful, shining example of what the Express Yourself program by the Ermine Homes Community Trust can do for young people. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. You're welcome. And Auntie Audrey, thank you so much as always for coming by, sharing time with us. And keep up the great work. Take our congratulations back to the rest of your team. Okay?
Thank you very much, and thank you for having us here today.
As always. You're welcome. We're coming back in just a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Some ask, what makes Barbados so special? We at Mornin Barbados say it's you, our exceptional youth. You are talented, resilient, and inspirational. You are the epitome of the Barbadian spirit, testing the boundaries of your creativity. If you are an entrepreneur, artist, baker, designer, author, or have done anything you think should be highlighted, email us at morninbarbados@cbc.bb. Let us show the world our exceptional Bajan youth.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb, and together we will travel the world.
At the end of it, I'm going to meet some friends. Or son, open freedom park, so look at the freedom park, or son, they end up drinking some alcohol. Or son, fun thing, alcohol, but they start drink alcohol, then they end up back when they crack cocaine again. The whole happen.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources, He'll give you the people. Not only will He equip you with ideas, but He will equip you with favor, as He did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Imagine yourself for just a moment on that property, in that location, in that water, experiencing everything that video just showed you. Eat your heart out if you're not already there, because that's the Hilton Barbados. That is our Hilton Barbados, indeed, at Needham's Point. We're happy to be joined because they're a significant part of this year's Food and Rum Festival, where Barbados is on the menu. And also on the menu is the Hilton Barbados, who have always been a great supporter of Barbados. And so joining me as we talk a little bit more about their contribution to this year's festival is the Assistant Marketing Manager, Bia Dottin. Good morning to you, Bia.
Good morning.
Love your blue.
Thank you very much.
Really royal, really regal, really nice indeed. And she's brought along with her Chef Dario Goddard as well of the Lighthouse Restaurant.
Hey,
good morning, Chef Dario.
Good morning.
Welcome to Morning Barbados. Hilton has always been known for being a significant partner to Barbados.
Yes.
You not just provide accommodation for us, we love your restaurants. People show up in numbers always to enjoy everything you do.
Yes.
Talk to me about Hilton and Hilton's association with the Food and Rum.
Okay, so this is, in my time with the company, this is the second year that we would be associated with Food and Rum. Very happy to be on board once again. So we are the official host hotel for this year's festival.
What does that mean?
It means that we are actually the hotel where the international chefs are staying.
And we have Bajans who are, because Barbados is on the menu, these are Bajans we brought home who are doing wonderful things abroad.
Exactly.
And so you're accommodating them.
Yes.
Does that mean you give them the sweets, all of the lovely sweets?
Sure, absolutely. Sweets with a W and sweets with a U.
Indeed. Talk to me about the kinds of accommodation one can have at Hilton generally.
Okay, so we have our standard rooms, so all of our rooms are double occupancy. We have 342 rooms, including a Prime Minister suite.
I mean, all of the Prime Ministers stay there. We host heads of government and heads of delegations as well.
Yes.
So you have all of that. So I can choose to have your regular kind of suite, or
Correct.
I can choose to...
Correct. So you can have what we call our standard room, which is double occupancy, either a bay view or in ocean view, because obviously on the peninsula, our hotel looks in both directions.
Yes.
I genuinely love the bay view, especially at night, because it's more interesting. You can see right up into town.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And then for recreation, we have a full service spa, we have a gym, we have 4 dining outlets. You know, it's everything you could possibly want is on property.
Everything you want is definitely on property. I know you're also known for hosting of events and conferences and the like.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we have our, everybody knows our Needham's Ballroom.
Yes.
That's the biggest room, but we have smaller meeting spaces as well. And if you need a breakfast meeting, we can facilitate that as well, even if it is in one of our restaurant spaces.
I was just recently at the Caribbean Tourism Organization's listen, and they even used the big, I call it the lobby, but you know what I mean, that area out there. And I'm like, wait, hold on. You can do all of this?
Everything possible.
And it was not intrusive
No.
at all to the guest experience.
Correct. Yeah.
Hilton can make it happen.
Exactly. And even in our art, so all of the art on property is done by Barbadian artists or artists who have made Barbados their home. So we have 11 murals on property, all dedicated to parts of Barbadian culture. Yeah.
Because that's what you do. You're a part of our community, and as I'm looking at everything that you offer on the screen. For us, you're watching too, from the restaurants to the grill to the
yeah.
This is fantastic, and this is Hilton. And and sometimes we think that Hilton is a bit pricey.
No, because we also have staycation specials. Right now we have day pass specials running. Like, we are open for everybody. We want to make sure that whenever you stay with us at Hilton, every stay is uniquely Bajan.
And affordably Bajan. For Bajan as well. And that's the whole point. But just call, talk to you guys, explain what we want to do, and you can create it for us.
Exactly. So what we've created for the Food and Rum Festival is our Rum Experience Package. So this is running for the festival and running for the rest of the year. So it is a 3-night stay, breakfast included, a rum tasting in our Corinage rum stop, as well as a tour of one of our rum distilleries. So if you haven't had a chance to secure your spot before Food and Rum, you can extend your Food and Rum experience with us afterwards.
Of course. Well, how can we contact you? What numbers do we call?
Okay, so sure, you can give us a call at 426-0200, or you can email reservations.barbados@hilton.com.
reservations.barbados@hilton.com or 426-0200.
Yes.
I like it. 426-0200. They have restaurant spaces all over the place, indeed. And so the pool is, if that's where you want to be, you can relax and recline in the pool. If you want to use a beautiful stretch of beach on either side, you're free to do so. They're within proximity of Bridgetown and a whole host of other services. And I'm saying this for all of you who are watching from abroad, who are saying, boy, look for yourself. Look for yourself, everybody. This is a lavish property known as Hilton Barbados at Needham's Point. And this is your view. That is your experience. That can be your experience for Food and Rum as well. Are you booked up yet? Because, I mean, if somebody who says, this weekend is Food and Rum, I don't want to drive back home. I'm not going too far.
What I will say is check, because anything is possible at any time. So I will say give us a call, send us an email, and just double check. Because, sometimes we have cancellations. I know some of the things are fluid, as we say. Situations are fluid, so we may be able to fit you in. So always give us a call.
426-0200.
Yes.
Say no by heart now. 426-0200. But you, Mr. Chef, you work in the Lighthouse Restaurant.
Yes, please.
Which is a restaurant that everybody, I think, in Barbados knows so well now.
Correct.
Talk to me a little bit about your role and what you are offering for Food and Rum.
Okay, so my role currently is sous chef for the Lighthouse Restaurant. We open for dinner. We're Italian-based currently. So basically, I manage the team, and we provide a great dining experience each and every night.
How long have you been doing this now?
And in general, I was doing this whole chef thing for about 15 years.
He's so young. So you started, and this is something you took up from school?
Yes, so I got my formal training at the Barbados Hospitality Institute. But prior to that, I used to, be around my grandmother a lot, and she influenced me on, I always say, she always used to tell me, you learn to cook so nobody can starve you.
My man, that's my grandmother too. That's my grandmother as well. So I just didn't learn to cook.
Yes, exactly. So from that, I took it further, and I grew to love it, and the rest is history.
And you're challenged by the guests who come, who are saying, I want.
Yes.
And so you have to create menus and create in the kind of ways that satisfy the desires of the guests who are coming from everywhere in the world.
Yeah, try to please everybody, which is not always possible, but you try your best to do it.
But Bajan is what we do.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there a favorite Bajan dish that you have?
Yes, it would have to be pudding sauce. Have to be.
It's Friday, so I can do this. Yeah.
Right. So for me, the thing behind pudding and sauce is that our ancestors would have created that to feed their families. So that whole energy behind it, that speaks to me, and I love that.
The story behind it inspires you.
Correct.
And so you're really good at that.
Yeah, I would say that. Yes.
Do you do in the belly itself?
No, I don't do in the belly.
You just do the potato?
Yeah, just the potato.
And the sauce?
Yes.
Why you don't do the belly? Because our ancestors use the belly.
It's true, but you capture a broader demographic if you don't use the belly, because you got a acquired taste for that.
Yes, indeed so.
Yes.
What's the magic to your pudding sauce?
The magic, love.
Where do you buy that? Who packages that? You do.
Yes.
And so he adds his own love to the whole thing, indeed. And so, are you a part of this, the Food and Rum?
Not like a signature chef. Actually, my wife is Nikita Goddard, and she is one of the signature chefs. But I am also doing some sponsored events.
So you're working alongside her?
Yes, helping.
So okay, who cooks better?
Me or my wife?
Be honest.
She does. She does.
You being honest or you're being kind?
No, I'm being honest. She
You're being
does.
honest. Yes. So you're learning from her.
Yeah, some days. Most
At what
days.
point do you think you become better than she?
I don't think so. I enjoy her food too much. So, yeah.
In other words, I cook it at home.
Correct.
You cook at home. That's fine. I cook at work, indeed. And so, when we come to the Lighthouse Restaurant, you are making sure that we do have things that us Bajan know and us Bajans like.
Of course.
Even though we might want to try something else from somewhere else.
Yes.
You just make sure that happens.
Yes. So each and every one of our menus, even outside the Lighthouse, has a Bajan influence to it. At the end of the day, the guests are coming here to experience our culture. So everywhere, if you go to the coffee shop, you go to the Lighthouse, you go to Water's Edge, Carinage, the grill, you yes, you will find some sort of Bajan touch that brings it home and ties it all together.
And that's so important.
Yes,
because the story of Barbados is what people come here to know. And so they want to experience, to taste, to enjoy the story of Barbados through food, through all of the other amenities that the hotel has to offer as well, and Destination Barbados. And this is what Hilton does and has been doing so very well for so long and continue to do well. You're one of the preferred places for a lot of people, you know, when it comes to dining and all that it offers. And so I'm glad that Barbados show up in the way that you do. And so looking ahead, what's ahead for you?
Ahead for me? Well, I always wanted to be at Hilton, so I'm enjoying my tenure there currently.
You're a sous chef?
Yes, please.
The sous chef is the one who prepares ahead of the chef.
When you say prepares, no.
You know what I mean? Chop up this and chop up that.
Not necessarily.
What is the sous chef?
The sous chef is mostly the person that leads the team under him. I am under my executive chef and my executive sous chef. So basically, I take care of stuff when they're not there. Let me put it like that.
You're in charge.
When they're not.
when they're not there.
Yes.
And you can find him. So when we come and we have that fine dining in the Lighthouse Restaurant, because can I meet the chef, please? Could the chef come? You will step out and do so.
I will come and.
Well done, Dario. Dario Goddard, the chef with the Lighthouse Restaurant at Hilton. And so, Bia, again, let's remind people of this special that you have on.
Yes.
For Food and Rum.
So this is our rum experience package. So it is a 3-night stay, inclusive of daily breakfast. It also contains a rum tasting in our Carinage rum stop and a tour with one of our rum distilleries.
All right, so call 426-0200 right now and make your reservation. For those of you online, look at your screen. You see all the details to make contact with the Hilton Barbados right there. But you see, that's where you're going. That's the view from any of the rooms at Hilton Barbados. And that's why you need to really make this your preferred destination and make this your preferred space for accommodation as well, with exclusive offers happening all year long. So you need to stay in touch. Just make sure you have it saved as one of your preferred sites and you follow them on all their social media platforms, because things are constantly changing.
Correct.
Specials are constantly rolling out as well.
So you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Hilton Barbados Resort. Stay tuned, because we do have a wonderful Independence lunch coming up as well.
All right. And then there's Christmas right after.
Yes.
There's so much happening. So stay tuned indeed. But they are definitely the home of the festival for Food and Rum 2025. Thank you so much for joining us, Bia.
Thank you for having
and
us.
Chef Dario.
Thank you.
And all the best with you for the rest of the weekend. All right. You're going anywhere?
Yes.
Which one are you going to?
Rum Root tonight, Rise and Rum tomorrow morning, and then Liquid Gold.
In other words, you go to everything.
Yeah.
No problem. All right. We're coming back in just a moment to look at the car. There's a car I have to show you, a vehicle that you are going to fall in love with, because the crew has already. Stay with us. Back in a moment.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
God will not give you a job. God will not call you to do something and then not give you the capacity to have it, to make it happen. He will give you the resources. He'll give you the people. Not only will he equip you with ideas, but he will equip you with favor, as he did Nehemiah.
Turn on the latest episode of Infinite Possibilities, only on CBC TV8, every Sunday at 1:30 p.m., sponsored by Covenant Life Teaching Center.
Welcome to Nature's Discount, the ultimate health food store. At Nature's Discount, we have thousands of quality products at great prices.
Hi guys, Dottie here with Nature's Discount, and today we are talking about Solar Ray Microbiome Probiotics and why you should be taking them.
And we have well over 3,000 amazing products to help you get healthy.
For your health tips, tune in to CBC TV8 every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for Nature's Discount, sponsored by Get Healthy Incorporated.
98.1 The One, your number one party station. With an audience from 18 to 40, we keep you engaged, energized, and entertained. Choose 98.1 FM, The One.
Hey there, it's Mahalia. I want to share something that might be really helpful. If you're feeling anxious, overwhelmed, depressed, or lonely and have no one to talk to, call Lifeline Barbados. We all face struggles at times in our lives. You're not alone. There's no need to feel ashamed or embarrassed. It's okay to reach out for support. Lifeline Barbados is completely confidential. No one else will know you called. They're there to offer a caring ear and guidance without judgment. And fellas, I want you to know asking for help is a true sign of strength. It takes real courage to reach out. You can also call Lifeline Barbados if you're worried about loved ones who are struggling and you need advice on how to support them. There's a saying, a problem shared is a problem halved, but not everyone has someone they can confide in. That's why Lifeline Barbados exists, to be there for you or someone you care about during tough times. Save this number. Lifeline Barbados is just a call away. Remember, you can reach out whenever you need to talk.
Books open your heart, your mind, and your soul. They are educational, entertaining, inspiring, and motivating. Are you an author of a recent book you want to share? Then Mornin Barbados would love to feature your book in our The Next Chapter segment. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. That's morning with
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
One of the partners for Food and Rum 2025 is Caribbean Automotive Retailers. We call them CAR for short. Indeed, so many Bajans know them as that indeed. They show up at all of the events where you have options for vehicles. And so joining us this morning as we take a look at this outstanding vehicle which they've brought along to tempt and tease all of us is Marsha McKnight, who is the sales manager of Caribbean Automotive Retailers. And with her is Cara King, who is a customer experience agent as well. Ladies, good morning.
Good morning.
You are a partner with the festival. Why, Miss McKnight?
Well, Caribbean Automotive Retailers, we opened in late 2023, and since we've opened, we not only sell cars and provide great service, but we think it's very important to support community initiatives, local projects, sporting events, and so we jumped at the opportunity to support Barbados Food and Rum because it's an excellent festival that showcases the best of Barbados, and we do believe in supporting and investing in Barbados and excellent Barbadian products.
Is there a specific event you're sponsoring, or your overall festival sponsor?
We're overall festival sponsor. However, you will see us at the Liquid Gold Feast on Sunday.
Carifesta House. Carifesta House. So when we come see you, you will have one of these vehicles or this vehicle there at Carifesta House?
Yes. So at the Liquid Gold Feast, we'll be launching the KGM Taurus, and we're very excited to showcase this vehicle to Barbados. The KGM brand, we are now the exclusive dealer for KGM in the Caribbean. And before we would represent GWM, and we still do. And the KGM Taurus, well, KGM is actually not a new brand. It's formerly known as SsangYong. And they have rebranded and come back as KGM. And the Taurus is their first start in the EV SUV market.
EV, electric vehicle, as an SUV indeed, KGM Taurus.
Yes.
And so, Cara, this is what you sell?
Yes, it is.
Tell me about this, because listen, when I walked into the studio, they said, Pearson, there's a vehicle that you have to experience. You have to go and check it out. The team is excited about this. I'm going to have my first experience now with you, Cara.
Okay.
So what's in here?
So the vehicle, as you know, is all electric. It is fully loaded, so you're going to get all of the amazing safety features, assistance features. The interior is very comfortable for everybody, driver, passengers. And then the overall look of the vehicle is just amazing.
They tell me that if you turn on the... Can we turn on the lights?
Yeah, I have the key.
Please,
Go ahead.
do your thing, Cara. Tell me, when you turn on the lights, you go like, what? Wow. So turn on the... She looks so perfect in there, doesn't she? She really looks perfect. We're going to turn this lovely electric vehicle on now.
Yeah, I have to close the door.
You turn on the lights?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, look at that. And so you make a statement when you drive on the road. That's the whole point right here, right?
Yes.
You stand out.
Absolutely. One of the things that I absolutely love about this vehicle, Pearson, is the size of it. So it's 4.7 meters long. It is the perfect SUV for a family. It can comfortably seat the driver and 4 adults. I also really love the ventilated seats. So the driver's seat and the front passenger seat are ventilated. Other things that I really like, in addition to the size and the ventilation, is the fact that servicing is included. So all vehicles sold by Caribbean automotive retailers, we include servicing for 5 years or 75,000 kilometers. We provide parts for all of our vehicles. And it is a fantastic vehicle. On paper, the range of it, they say, is about 470 kilometers. But we expect with climate and driving style, you should get about 430, 440 on a full charge.
It's an electric vehicle. Does it also come with my power? You know what I mean, the charger?
Yes. So when you purchase the vehicle...
Yes, the home charger is free of cost.
Free of cost, and that's the selling point. Free of cost, you get the home charger.
Yes.
The installation of the home charger you can help me with, right?
Yes, of course.
Good. And so I can just drive it home, charge it up overnight, I sleep, and I get up and I'm good to go again for the next day.
For the next week.
Brilliant. Explain to me the ventilation, the seat ventilation at the front.
Right, so what's nice is when you start the vehicle, you can...
Yes, you can get in. There's a control on the screen. You turn it on. There's heating and cooling option. But obviously, we're in Barbados, it's already hot. So the cooling is very nice.
Right,
there.
so on a hot day, when I left it in the car park here, I was exposed to the sun, and I could just adjust my temperature to my seat.
Yes.
So that I don't sit in a hot seat.
Yeah.
And vice versa if the conditions change as well.
If it's cold, then you can switch it to the heating.
I like that. I'm glad you brought it to Barbados because I know it happens in the United States. But I'm so happy that now you have this. It's the KGM Taurus by Caribbean automotive retailers, and they are waiting to see you.
Yes.
Where can we find you, and how can we find you for those who are watching now who are thinking, I'm going ahead of Liquid Gold. I want to try this out now.
Right, so as you mentioned, we'll be at the Liquid Gold Feast. Outside of the Liquid Gold Feast, you can find us at our full service dealership in Lares, Lot 7 in Lares. If you wish to book a test drive, you can do so various ways. You could visit our website, kgmcaribbean.com. You could reach out to us on our social media page at car_Barbados. You could call us, 228-2272, or you could just walk in. The dealership is open Monday to Saturday, so we're also open on a Saturday from 9 to 2.
So they're open tomorrow?
Yes.
228-2272. 2272. Do you have your own financing, or do I have to go find my financing and come purchase?
So we have actually partnered with CIBC for a special pricing on this vehicle for the launch. So with a 10% deposit, you could drive away with the Taurus at about $953 per month.
That's affordable. That's
very
affordable indeed. Colors, because we also like to have a brand and a car that suits our look. So do you have options in colors?
Yes, so you get this one, which is iron metal. We also have dandy blue, forest green, latte grillage, and grand white.
I love it. The names are even cute in itself alone. So it's just a visit down, or you can come online and see for yourselves. But come check it out at Liquid Gold as well. Your team will be there to respond to any queries. I'd get a test drive, not on Liquid Gold, but you get a test drive once you come to the retailer, and you can see for yourself just what's inside. Sit and enjoy. And as we're doing that, we're trying to show you what's inside the vehicle as well, you know, to see all of the other features. You know, we like to see our dashboard look a certain way.
Yeah.
How comfortable is our dashboard for any driver now?
It's very comfortable. It's fully touch screen. So your AC controls, driver assistance, everything is in your screen.
Very easy to use.
Yes.
Very easy. Is it manual, automatic? What is it?
Automatic.
It's automatic. It's automatic, but it's electric.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
electric, and that means savings. That means you spend less on everything on the road indeed.
Yes.
They provide you at Caribbean Automotive Retailers with the parts that you might need to service as it goes. They offer service, everything they do, and there is a package for you if you want to afford this through CIBC. They're partnering with CIBC to make this happen. But you can turn up at Liquid Gold and you can get an experience for yourself. You can turn up today or tomorrow at their Layers headquarters, their showroom at Layers, and see and talk and experience for yourself. But I guarantee you see how this looks? That you are going to create a statement on the road. And if statement is what you want, statement is what you get with the KGM Torres. Of course, it's available for all genders. You're a woman, you're a working woman. It makes such a statement that if you're an executive, you're going to feel your role. You can feel your part in this vehicle indeed. It's massive. Great boot space, everything that you're looking for in a vehicle, all the safety features are there. It alerts you, right, Karen?
Yes, it does.
It alerts me.
It even assists you as well.
So I want to go inside. We don't want to come. Who is going to come with me? Who's coming with me? I'm going in here to get a sense of, oh, look at this, look. Explain, because inside here it is two-toned.
Yes, so you get the copper trim and then your black leather.
This is nice with all the charging ports that I've grown accustomed to.
Yes, you have the wireless charging here. You get 2 USB-Cs in the front and 2 in the back.
Okay, I'm looking at your pedal thing. Yeah, the usual brake and accelerator. Good. And my cubby hole, yes. Let me see if I have a mirror here. Yes, I can see myself in here. Good. Everything I'm looking for. Ooh, look at the fancy way you've done the internal lights.
Yes, so you get the door, the room light, which turn on the front and the back.
Right.
Yeah, then you can turn on the front individually.
Does the trunk open automatically, or do I have to?
Yes, it does. There's even the button right here that I can close it from the inside.
This isn't here. Make my seat hot.
There you go. I just turned it on. You should feel this in a second.
I love it. This is sweet. And it's affordable, ladies and gentlemen. It is safe. It is great for the family. It can fit so many people in here because there's a lot of foot room. And this is definitely the vehicle. I love it. Is outfitted so beautifully. It's the KGM Torres
EVX
from Caribbean Automotive Retailers at Layers.
Yes.
And again, your number?
228-2272.
2272. I can live in here. To tell the truth. We're gonna wrap up. Oh my gosh, I gotta get over here. But thank you so come with me so we can just let everyone know this is what you're experiencing, because they are a part of Food and Rum for 2025, and we want you to come to Liquid Gold, experience this for yourself. But we also want you to go to the headquarters at Layers, the retailer, the dealership at Layers, and see for yourself today and tomorrow. What are your operating hours again?
So during the week, it's 8 to 5, on a Saturday 9 to 2.
Good. We're going to Layers. Caribbean Automotive Retailers. Now you know the KGM Torres is available. It's an electric vehicle. It is smart, really, really smart, because all of the things to keep us and our families safe, all of the features that we would want to, we have not yet experienced for ourselves in our regular vehicle, they have built into this one. So really, you're stepping up when you get one of these into your possession indeed. Thank you so very much for joining us this morning. You're very welcome. See you all at Liquid Gold.
See you there.
All right. Folks, that's it for this Friday. I'm driving this away. What about you? Drive yourself in it. My little crew joins me in wishing all of you a wonderful weekend. Be it the will of the Lord. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.